It's Kenner May, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, I'd like you to hit the subscribe button down below if you like what you see. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for watching. With that said, I know the election is probably the last thing you want to hear about right now, but just hear me out, okay? If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I actively oppose Donald Trump. I'm going to explain to you why the prospect of a Trump presidency shakes me to my core. It isn't because of the reasons that people generalize about, like, I'm a millennial, I'm a feminist, I'm a woman. But these are things that people genuinely fear. I'm going to share a few stories of people who have had negative experiences after the news. Okay, so I'm going to do something. This is just like a pre-warning. If sexual assault triggers you, I would recommend you mute this right now, and I'll give you a thumbs up when it's over. Trump's demeaning comments toward women embolden terrible people. The sad reality is that in the United States alone, a rape happens every 2 minutes. 1 in 6 women are likely to experience a sexual assault in their lifetime. Trump has blinded terrifying, dangerous people to thinking that if he has no consequences for his actions, they won't either. A friend of mine shared her mom's story. Her mom was assaulted outside of a Quick Trip gas station after heading there to get coffee on her way to work. His response to her was that if Trump could do that and get away with it and still become president, that he could too. Which is absolutely disturbing to hear. My friend's mom did file a police report, but some people don't feel safe enough to do so. This never should have happened in the first place. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next point. Yesterday, not even 24 hours after Trump was declared the president-elect, hate crimes have spiked. People have been threatened and had their vehicles vandalized, not to mention threats and vandalism in school. Some young Muslim women have been warned by their parents not to wear their head coverings because they fear for their family's safety. People who were born here and who have a different skin color than white are being told that they can't wait for people like those people to be deported, to go back to Africa or Asia or the Middle East. It's not right. We, as America, were built from immigration. So for this to be happening right now, it's really a low point. People who belong to the LGBT plus community just fear being ourselves. A boy was attacked with a glass bottle by a stranger just for being gay. He had to go to the emergency room due to his injuries, and someone else had their car broken into, and someone left behind a note for them to find, telling them that them and their family are going to hell. Not to mention the fact that the vice president-elect is for conversion therapy, which is absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible. And it's not going to change anything. A friend of mine has a friend who is working here legally, but he's afraid that he is going to be kicked out of the country just because of his skin color and where he's from. Even though he's here legally, children who are people of color are afraid of being torn from their families who haven't been legally allowed to stay here, which is really, really sad. And I really think that we need to keep our families together. If these things have made you uncomfortable, they should. But it means you have empathy, which is a really good thing. We have to stare at our problem head on and acknowledge it for us to change it. To my Muslim, people of color, and LGBT plus brothers and sisters, I stand and fight alongside you. So before you complain about the Trump protests, do understand that their fears are valid. They do have the right to feel sad or angry or terrified or betrayed by their country. Don't mock people based on generalizations and assumptions. Think about the lives of the people that this is going to negatively impact. I'm sorry that was such a heavy video. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Spread love. And I'll see you next time. Until next time, bye.